Galloway. Got it, Skipper. New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hats are all over it. The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Ja, herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von L.A. Noire. Da ist eben was schief gegangen, als ich einen Screenshot machen wollte. Es geht leider nicht so ohne weiteres im Spiel.
Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full root.
Sag nicht, der kommt da wieder nicht runter, weil der da steht.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
Captain ist nicht da. Das scheint eindeutig ein Bug zu sein, wenn da einer auf der Treppe steht, kommt der Kollege nicht runter. Egal. Ja, ist schon angemeldet. Fahre ich halt ohne ihn. Dann muss er zu Fuß laufen, sobald er sich den Weg von der Treppe freigebahnt hat.
Careful.
Ja, das ist ein ziemlich blöder Bug, ne? Feier heute richtig scheiße. Ich glaube, wir müssen hier hoch.
Now boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that matter?
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that?
Boah, aber das ist ja überheblich.
We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
This is awful. Awful. Why can't we get any closer?
Detective, I was first on scene.
So what's going on over there?
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reported.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
All these people are vultures, officer.
Sehr unsympathisch, der Captain. Der andere gefiel mir besser. Das ist ein Verkehrsdezernat.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Ich muss mir sowieso wieder selbst helfen.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Aha. Ah, das ist ihr Name,
We have a
ne?
name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
War doch kein Raubmord. Das ist doch schon wieder dieselbe Scheiße wie beim letzten Mal.
Victim a white female Jane Doe on Hill Street. Possible ID of Deidre Muller. Can you run through the name and details?
Die arme Frau.
Look at your mark, it's very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Reported by who?
Ist ja eklig.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Nein, ich war noch gar nicht fertig. Ja, ein Schuhabdruck, ne? Er hat sie getreten. Aber diesmal sind keine Lippenstiftmalereien zu sehen.
What's this mark? A cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Muller of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Muller.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Ah, der ist total unsympathisch, der Kerl.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Ja, er weiß das alles sofort, ne? Hier ist doch irgendwas faul. Hier ist irgendwas richtig, richtig faul. Sind wir hier fertig? Sieht so aus.
All these cars. It's gotta be something big, right?
This is awful. Awful. Why can't we get any closer?
Ja, natürlich ist das schrecklich. Ja, also der Fall von der Celine scheint doch sich noch fortzusetzen, ne? Ist also auch keineswegs abgeschlossen. Wo man natürlich nicht sagen kann, dass es derselbe Mörder sein muss.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grant between 4th and 5th. Any Century Unit identify.
Ein weiteres Straßenverbrechen. Oh, scheint eine Einbahnstraße zu sein.
This is car 11K, go ahead.
11K, the citizen reports a man with a gun on Grant between 4th and 5th Streets. Suspect described as Hispanic, 5'6", 140 pounds, approach with caution, code 2.
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going!
Da sind sie.
Come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down, now!
What the hell? What are you waiting for, Phelps? Up and at him. I'll hold up here, Phelps.
Ja, ich muss mal wieder alles erledigen, ne? Ja, mit den Geiseln, das ist gar nicht so einfach. Da muss man gucken, dass man...
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect is down, code 4.
Prima. Dann kannst
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Ach, jetzt habe ich ihn fahren lassen. Wollte ich gar nicht. Aber mache ich ruhig mal. Dann muss ich jetzt nicht den ganzen Weg zurückfahren.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Oh, ein Kind.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Du meine Güte. Die wird ja jetzt wohl erfahren, dass die Mutter nicht mehr
We're
lebt.
gonna have a look around.
He'll be back in.
Ah, nee. Ist ja gemein.
Look, Horace. Size 8.
Größe 41. Ja. Das hätte ich mir eigentlich sparen können.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body. No sign of a wedding ring.
Sonst ist hier wohl nichts. Da können wir nicht weiter. Das ist wohl das Zimmer von dem Mädchen, ne? Glaube ich nicht, dass wir hier was finden werden. Nein, hier ist nichts. Zettel.
Circumstantial.
Ah, das ist nur eine Erinnerung an Geburtstag. Zettel am Kühlschrank, aber die kann ich irgendwie nicht anwählen. Nein, hier ist nichts. Gamepad vibriert nicht. Gut, es ist ein relativ kleines Haus, dann wird es das wohl gewesen sein. Und er ist auch noch am Rauchen, ne? Ist nicht mal ein Aschenbecher da. Haben wir hier auch wirklich alles? Schlafzimmer, Raum von dem Kind. Ja, wir haben alles.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Oh nein.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Ich glaube schon, dass sie da die Wahrheit sagt, oder? Ja, ja. Das sieht nicht nach einer Lüge aus. Das sieht nicht nach einer Lüge aus.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Ja, jetzt ist es ein bisschen unsicher, ne? Oh ja. Ich werde es mal anzweifeln.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
Aha. Zustand der Ehe der Eltern, oder ob sie dazu
Your mom
was
and dad
sagt.
are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Nee. Da will sie nicht drüber reden, eindeutig.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. Mommy always wore her golden butterfly.
I know this is a tough time for you, Michelle, but you should really try and help the police.
Eine von 3 richtig nur.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Nee, Junge, das stimmt nicht. Da habe ich auch einen Beweis für.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Sonst hat er nichts Sinnvolles von sich zu geben, ne? Da muss er natürlich direkt seinen Senf dazugeben. Alibi für Hugo Moller.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Das glaube ich ihm auch nicht. Nein, er ist sehr unsicher. Ah. Haben wir auch schon wieder einen Beweis, ne? Das ist ja super.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Vermisstenmeldung.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Er ist nervös, oder? Boah, wie hieß die Fragestellung nochmal? Ich werde es mal anzweifeln.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Bewegung des Opfers.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
Oh Mann, ey, es ist schwer bei dem. Ich nehme mal einen Intuitionspunkt. Dann nehme ich Anzweifeln.
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Ja, das kann ich beweisen.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Ja, das macht er richtig, ne? Er kann ja schlecht seiner Tochter den Vater jetzt
Should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Er wollte die Schuhe verbrennen, oder? Ach, das ist aber alles wieder zu eindeutig. Da stimmt irgendwas nicht.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Oh nee, das arme
Is there
Mädchen.
someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Oh Mann. Wie tragisch. Ach, wir müssen telefonieren. Moment. Wo ist hier ein Telefon?
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Ja.
Top of my class back east. Now I'm waiting tables.
Ich glaube, wir müssen trotzdem telefonieren, ne?
Playing at being born.
Seems like a decent guy.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thank you.
Wozu brauchen wir jetzt die Adresse von der Schule? Habe ich da was verpasst?
Let's take a quick intermission for news.
Aber wir fahren erstmal zum Leichenschauhaus.
Coyotes became a scourge to maroon livestock and poultry.
Mal eben auf Karte gucken. Ach du Scheiße, ist das weit weg. Dann fahren wir doch lieber erst zur High School, Leute, das ist in der Nähe.
They were killers. Something had to be done, and it was by air. Hunters take to the skies to stamp out the sharp-toothed menace.
Das ist nicht so weit weg.
The roar of the engine drives the coyotes out of their lairs, and the shadow of doom is etched across the snow-bound waste. Death for the marauders. month alone, over 200 were killed and their hides sold. It takes a nice shooting eye and nice piloting. Flying at this altitude is not exactly healthy, especially for the coyote.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband.
Always make the husband, fellas. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. You try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex Ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away that one.
Any center end at a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Wollte der sich an die Mädchen dran machen? Kann gut sein, ne? Hab ich dich. Jawohl.
Car 11K, car 11, King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
So schon wieder von dem Ehemann.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you low-key motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like them a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Krass. Verzwickt, verzwickt, verzwickt. Aber ganz gut, dass wir da zuerst hingefahren sind. Ich habe nur...
What time did you see the person park the car? Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
müssen die Highschool da immer noch drauf. Ich bin doch an der Schule, oder? Moment, jetzt bin ich ein bisschen irritiert. Ich markiere das mal als Ziel. Highschool und angrenzender.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Hä? Ja, hier war der Tatort, ne? Glaube ich, oder? Müssen wir vielleicht noch in die Schule rein? Kann das sein? Nee. Ja, keine Ahnung. Warum das Spiel jetzt meint, ich müsste hier nochmal hin. Es lief auch so langsam, komischerweise.
Why not, John?
You'll only start another argument. Why don't you let me sleep, Blanche? I have to get up so early in the morning.
What's happened? Talk to me more. Mel Shaw tells Louise everything that happened.
Oh, what of it? I guess
Ja, dann gehen wir mal rein.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Aha. Gipsabdrücke gemacht, die stimmen aber nicht überein, oder? Das sieht nicht identisch aus. Was bedeutet das hier? Da war wohl eine Beschädigung, ne, oder sowas. Ja, ich weiß nicht so recht, was ich davon halten soll. Ich meine, dass sie sich unterscheiden. Ah. Ich würde sagen, der hier nicht.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Ich weiß nicht, mir würde eher das obere zusagen. Das nochmal. Nee, war wohl das untere, ne?
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. If anything else comes up, you let us know.
Ja, der Gerichtsmediziner ist ja ganz in Ordnung.
This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
So, haben wir jetzt überhaupt noch ein Ziel? Jetzt steht da immer noch die Highschool drin, das verstehe ich nicht. Da waren wir doch schon. Lassen wir mal den Kollegen nochmal dahin fahren.
You're behind the wheel.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awful lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the Pulse.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Mag den Rusty auch nicht besonders, habe ich den Eindruck. Aber das mit der Schule ist echt merkwürdig. Ich bin doch hier schon gewesen, verdammt.
Hey, you guys from Homicide? Right here.
Hä? Ah. Ich hätte den Kofferraum von dem Auto
Blood and
gucken
skin
müssen.
samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Ja, damit haben wir wohl den Strick gefunden, ne?
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Zentrale anrufen, ja, ab zum Telefon. Ach, verdammt. Habe ich gerade noch was übersehen beim letzten Mal, ne? Nun lauf doch mal ein bisschen schneller.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Ja, bevor wir zur Zentrale zurückfahren, werde ich an der Stelle aber erstmal einen Cut machen. Wie es dann weitergeht, sehen wir in der nächsten Folge. Ich sag mal bis dahin, gehabt euch wohl und tschüss.